The bronze likeness of Lakers great Magic Johnson that can be found just outside the front door of our location today, the Staples Center. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sideline. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then it's Paul George. And it's Zubac in at the center position. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Morris kicks to Beverley. Pass to George from deep three-point range. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis dishes to Bledsoe. Back to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Unselfish play there by Bledsoe. Does a great job scanning, noticing somebody's open, get them the ball.
And George, here we go.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, GA. And it's Milwaukee's ball. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with Mike Budenholzer for a few minutes. We talked about the problems Paul George can cause with his defense. Coach told me the sets we run with longer passes, those need to be adjusted. George is a ball hawk and changes how you operate on the perimeter. If there's one thing we know about PG-13 guys, is that he feasts on lazy cross-court passes. Back to you.
Down.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers, trailing by 2. Over in the corner, Zubac. Lock at 6. The Clippers need to get off a shot. A nice shot by George. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
8. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Williams against DiVincenzo. Williams gets the bucket.
Such a
Bledsoe. Paul George missing from long range. Bledsoe looking it over. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Clippers trail by 7. And Beverley kicks to Leonard. In the corner, George with it. Sinks the three-pointer. George has got 7.
A lot of points coming from Paul George from the three-point line over the past couple seasons. The D has to play out on him, and that creates the space.
Now here's Matthews. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Middleton can't get it to go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Middleton against Leonard. Good on the shot. Now just a 2-point Bucks lead.
Very easily could have been an and one there. Leonard takes the contact and still maintains the focus to make the score.
Here's Giannis. Three-pointer. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Harrell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's George on the wing. Lopez covering. And George kicks to Beverly. George against Lopez. A nice shot by George. George has got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
There's the lob, and Antetokounmpo up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
And Beverly kicks to Harrell. Leonard on the wing. A fader. Giannis grabs the miss. Milwaukee's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Bledsoe finds Antetokounmpo. Morris against Bledsoe. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
Do you think Eric Bledsoe felt that at all at his size, 6'1", the way he's built? I don't think so.
Leonard looking over the floor. Over Middleton. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Leonard.
He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. They get a hand on it, stolen by Jackson. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said, it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. Now here's Ilyasova. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Back to Connaughton. Shot clock at 6. Shot from free throw range. It's hauled in by Zubac. And here are the Clippers. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Jackson against Williams. Jackson looking around. On the wing, Williams. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Now it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
Lou Williams has been one of the best bench scorers the league has ever seen. So he will get on fire, that time in the catch and shoot.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Clippers ahead. Ending the second quarter with a tremendous 17-4 run. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Paul George really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Bucks trail by 4. And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Matthews and Middleton, the 2 wing. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Bledsoe in at the 1 spot.
And Bones, he stands just
Too
much. Look at that.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Bucks shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Bledsoe passes to Matthews. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Count that one. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Beverly the pass to George. Out left to the wing. Zubac kicks to Leonard. A second chance effort. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Leonard and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And so little can be done to stop that. Leonard with the jets to screen down the lane, then tops it off with the thunder finish.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Bledsoe passes to Giannis. The 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Leonard with the ball. Morris inside. Antetokounmpo's there. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Leonard. And it's Leonard again missing. Bucks trail by 6. Middleton with it. Guarded now by Morris. Middleton dishes to Bledsoe. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo throws down the alley-oop slam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now, here is George. 11 points in the game. Basket counts. George has got the lead up to 6 now for Los Angeles.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Lopez finds Antetokounmpo. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And Giannis adding muscle to his frame for these types of situations. He'll keep getting bigger and stronger, but willing to take the hit.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. The Bucks also changing it up. Robin Lopez is checked in for Lopez. And it's Korver in for Matthews. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. So for the Clippers, Landry Shamet comes in for George, and it's Williams in for Patrick Beverly. And Leonard has it in the corner. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Well, not much you can do to stop that. Leonard showing once again his physical prowess at the 10.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. And the dunk by Giannis.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Bledsoe against Williams. And Leonard has it in the corner. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
It looks like an orange in his hand, and Kawhi tenacious to the rim with that finish.
Bucks trail by 3. Bledsoe outside. And the layup falls. Bledsoe's got 6.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Williams kicks to Shamet. Leonard on the wing. Leonard draws the double. Back to Shamet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Williams. From deep. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
There's the lob. Antetokounmpo, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, Giannis has the hard hat on right now, going to work. So good, so long, and just terrorizing the D.
And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
Now here's Giannis. Following the miss by Lou Williams. Here's Bledsoe. Banked in off the glass. And it's a 3-point Bucks lead.
Well, defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
There's the pass to Shamet. Leonard on the wing. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Well, the defense just pinballing off of the frame of Kawhi Leonard, determined to score.
Bledsoe against Williams. Passes it to Giannis. The kick out to Lopez. The offensive rebound. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 21.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Clippers trail by 3.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Here's Shamet. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Shamet's got 6.
You know, a lot of times we talk about good passing, but accurate passing is a huge quality of a good pass, and Leonard did it there.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Got it off in time, and that one released in time, but no good. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Green. Jackson is out there with Patrick Beverly. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's George in at the 3. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now here's Jackson to the paint. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Jackson. George has got the game tied up here for Los Angeles. And here is DiVincenzo. Another shot and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Reggie Jackson. The first one falls.
And that foot injury robbing Donte DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season, but in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Donte did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club. I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And Lopez has it in the corner. Pass to DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. Back to Lopez. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jackson gets hauled in by Ilyasova. Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ilyasova. George Hill's checked in for Pat Connaughton. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And Harrell slams it in.
Well, Harrell gets up there, and he uses that long wingspan for the finish.
And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Lopez. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Beverly against DiVincenzo. And Harrell wide open. He shoots. Shot clock at 6. Beverly the pass to George. And George with the stuff.
I feel like Patrick Beverly has incredible awareness for every second that he plays on the floor. Spots the wide open man, gets it to him.
Now the pass to Lopez. Down low, here's Ilyasova, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Bucks lead by 2. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And George, here we go. And yes, it's good. George has got 10 points here in the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Matthews dishes to Hill. Shoots the 3. The shot will not fall. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. George against Hill. And it's George missing.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He dishes it to Lopez. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game to take the lead. He kicks to Jackson. In the corner, George with it. Oh, and they take the lead. George has got 21.
Go ahead and lead him, Paul George. Stepping up, a huge shot at this moment in the game.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trail by 2. 1:58 left in the fourth. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.
And guys, this really has been his night. He's done a lot of things well, but his scoring really put him over the top. You can see how determined he's been every time he's gotten his hands on the ball. Great drive and also great focus offensively.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game, Kevin.
For Milwaukee, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now in the quarter. And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 1. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. Williams passes to Zubac. Here's George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That straight line drive there from Paul George. You love to see him get in that attack mode. Let's see if he can cash in now at the line.
2 shots. First free throw is good, and that ties the game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
And they double up Giannis. Here's Middleton from down in the low post. It goes.
Well, Middleton proving again how clutch he is for this basketball team. Big shot there.
Nobody near George. And the Clippers miss again. Milwaukee's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Antetokounmpo, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on George.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
We can talk about it over and over again. Antetokounmpo combines size and versatility in ways we just haven't seen, at least up until the Greek Freak's arrival.
And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. George, that's a 2-pointer. Got it!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 40 seconds left to play here in the fourth, and the shot goes down.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
George, that's a 2-pointer. It's in!
Well, your best players want to take on the burden come clutch time, and Paul George carrying the weight right now.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're behind by 1. 27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Milwaukee making a switch here. Matthews is checked in. Morris against Antetokounmpo. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Paul George. Taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
The versatility of Paul George as he's matured and put some more weight on his frame through the years. He's an exceptional two-way player with outstanding length and a tremendous scoring ability. That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
So it's the Bucks now. Antetokounmpo kicks to Matthews. Can't knock in the 3. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Kawhi Leonard at the line for 2.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Well, there's a quiet intensity that Kawhi Leonard brings to both ends of the floor, a defensive menace, and it's amazing to watch him just how disruptive he can be when he's guarding the 1, 2, 3, or even 4-man and messing up offensive schemes.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
On the wing, Giannis. From deep 3-point range, offline. So the Clippers with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time.